This is the DJI Osmo Mobile 7P. So there's two variants. You get the 7 and the 7P. The 7 does not have this little module right here, which is the AI tracker, and the 7P does have the module on it. So these are the only two things you really need, whether you're trying to become a solo content creator or you're just trying to get smoother footages for, again, for family events, for your kids' soccer, for football, no matter what it is, this right here will do it. But this one here has one small problem. Whether you're wanting to become a solo content creator or you're just wanting smoother footages for your kids' soccer games, all you need is your phone. You don't need the DJI Action 5, which you're looking at me right now, or a Sony ZV-E10, or a mirrorless, any other type of mirrorless camera. You don't need any of that stuff. You only need the phone that's in your pocket right now. But what does matter is your footage to be stable, where it's not all shaky. And that's where this comes in. This is the DJI Osmo Mobile 7P. So there's two variants. You get the 7 and the 7P. The 7 does not have this little module right here, which is the AI tracker, and the 7P does have the module on it. Okay, I will be doing an unboxing here in just a little bit in the video. Timestamps will be down below of everything that you get with this gimbal right here in the box, and then I'll go through the app and go through some other things as well. So the first thing is, one of the things that you get in here is this thing right here. It's this spreads apart. This is for your phone. Make sure it is centered on your phone. Even though my phone has the power button right here, this sits on the inside of the screen. It also tells you right here which direction for the camera right there. So we want that to face the camera. So I'm going to center point my phone as best as I can, and I'm going to eyeball the center point. So now that is in the center of my phone. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the gimbal and I'm going to line it up, and it magnets on. So now it's there. Open it up and it should auto turn on. And there we go, it auto turned on. So now we have the gimbal itself. Like I said, I'm gonna go through the one caveat of reason why I'm not keeping this gimbal right here and where I think it is a major, major flaw for this gimbal. So what you're gonna see up on the screen now is going to be side by side, one with the gimbal and one without the gimbal. Okay, so right now I do have it on a tripod because I'm fixing to put it into the AI mode features. So it is on the gimbal. You can still mess with it. You can adjust certain things on it of how you want your shot to be. You can move left to right or pan left to right. All you do is do this right here and it will activate or deactivate the AI tracker. So if I put my hand up like this, now the AI tracker is going to follow me. We see it following. But remember, this gimbal's AI tracker does not do 360 all the way around. So a lot of people don't tell you that. And then when you're done, you just go ahead and hit this right here, and now the gimbal will not follow you. All right, we're gonna go inside and I'm gonna talk about some of the features and of course, why I'm not keeping this gimbal. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and open up this DJI Osmo Mobile 7P. One of the reasons why I got this Mobile 7P is because of this right here. This is an AI unit right here. So it's supposed to articulate and follow you whenever you're doing certain things. This is Apple and Android compatible. It's supposed to have a 10-hour battery, and this is for phone only, no cameras, just your cell phone. And I'm hoping that I can even get this little bitty Action 5 as well on here and get even a little bit more stable footage. All right, so you get a little user manual, little QR code in here for their Osmo app. You get the phone holder right here. All right, so in this little bitty box right here, we get the actual AI tracker itself. We get our USB-C to USB-C. You got plenty of room, and you do got to make sure your placements for any of your buttons on the side of your phone. So now let's get to the gimbal itself. Nice little soft carrying bag, and this thing is small. Look at that, it fits in the palm of your hand right here. Nice and small. As soon as I opened it up, it automatically turned on. Go ahead and throw the phone on there, and now it's doing its thing to get it stabilized. Okay, on the bottom, it does extend out to turn into a little tripod. You also have your other fitting right down here where you can put a different tripod, which I will, to extend this and actually have a stronger tripod on the bottom. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and charge it up. As we see, the battery is low right now. So I'm going to charge this thing up, and then we're going to get it connected to the app. All right, so like I said, I do have one bad caveat on this, and I'll get to it in just a sec. I promise you I will. All right, so another thing that this gimbal that I didn't show in the unboxing, let me go ahead and take off this phone because I got a smaller phone. This is iPhone 11 or whatever. This also has a built-in extension pole as well that I did not say in the unboxing. So you can extend it out and get a little bit more reach on it, which is a cool plus. On the tripod that's built into it is kind of pretty wobbly here. As you notice, I didn't put my phone on it. You do have some extra angling here at the top as well. So, what is my caveat? What is my negative on this that I do not want this gimbal? I would go through the app, but it's kind of pointless for the app if I'm not going to be using this. The app isn't intuitive. It will pair to your Bluetooth. You can zoom in, you can take pictures all from your thumb right here, which is really cool to do through the app. So, them features are nice. You don't have to have the app as far as the tracker. If I literally put up my hand right now, it is literally going to track me in what I'm doing right now. So the tracker also has a fill light on it as well. So you get a little extra light. It's not super bright, but again, a little light's better than no light, correct? So that's also a plus. Here is my downfall with this right here. If I go up, right now it seems like I got some pretty good, I can go up pretty good on this, right? But if I'm sitting here and I'm walking, okay, and I'm trying to film something and I want to do a roll up with this, I cannot go up no more. I'm pushing up right now. I cannot go up. Now, if I extend it out just a little bit and then I tilt it, I can get a little bit more movement on it. I don't like that feature whatsoever. I think that is a poor design on this. People, a lot of people get cheap gimbals like this. And yes, this is a cheap gimbal at 140 bucks. This is one of the cheaper ones for this gimbal here. I will leave a link down in the description though, in case you do want to get it. You might like this. Me personally, I do not. So I have two other gimbals coming in, so don't forget to like and subscribe. I will be doing some reviews on them. I want mine to articulate completely up and down whenever I want to do it up and down. As far as you got POV, you got pan follow, you got lock mode, you got different modes in here, okay? You can do multiple things. You can put this in vertical if you want to put it in vertical. So if you're doing shorts, you can do that. My biggest gripe right now, let me go ahead and put it back this way, is whenever I'm filming, I cannot move the camera up right here. Now, if I hold it straight up and down, which people ain't walking like this straight up and down to film, and I want to say, for instance, say I want to, I'm in South Texas, say I wanted to go to the Empire State Building or the monument in Washington, and I'm sitting here and I'm trying to get my footage, and I'm wanting to bring this up. I don't get, I don't get that movement unless it's just like this right here. Then I can get a little bit of that movement. And even at that, that's as far down as I can go. I thought it was because of my S24. It is not because of my S24. Here's a smaller or lighter phone. It wasn't the S24. I have multiple YouTube channels and I do have a cooking channel. And if I'm wanting to use this for cooking, look at this. I cannot go down no further. That's as far as it go. I can go, now I can start moving up, but I cannot go down. So to me, that is a very big fail by DJI on this one right here. I get they're trying to make it comfortable for everybody, but I think that you could have did some others. Honestly, I would have rather seen more articulation in the motors and maybe a little bit better motors because of the simple fact it says that it can handle the S25 Ultra, right? These are some big, heavy phones. But this thing will go into a limp mode, and if you watch other reviews, they say the same thing. I'll be just sitting there and it just goes into limp mode. I played around with it for 4 or 5 days. I went through so many settings and I just could not, for the life of me, figure if I could go any further up, which it will not let me unless I'm sitting right here. The minute I pick it up, that's it. That's as far as it goes. My thumb is all the way up. Here's my thumb all the way down, and I can rotate left to right. But anyways, that's enough of the rant for me. Go ahead and check up right here. I'm Thomas with Tomology. This is just my take on the DJI Osmos Mobile 7P. The AI tracking though was really, really good. I will say that it really tracked. I can't look past that one. But go ahead and check out right here. Don't forget to like and subscribe.